Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week commencing the 23rd of March. I'm going to jump straight in and have a look and see what the energies are for you this week that Source wants you to be aware of. We have energy. Direct your energy towards what you want to achieve. Where energy flows is where energy goes. Okay. We have empowerment. Empower yourself with positive beliefs. And then we have passion. Oh, very fiery energy this week, Sag. Even though I know that is your energy, but usually I don't see you come across as this strong. I feel like you are determined this week to really kind of get to where it is you want to go and what it is you want to achieve. It's like, come hell or high water, I will achieve it this week, which is good, because direct your energy towards what you want to achieve, follow your passion with enthusiasm, and empower yourself with positive beliefs. This is you telling yourself like affirmations, making sure that you are really empowered by yourself, and giving yourself that permission to go after what it is you want, like undoubtedly, like knowing that you're going to succeed no matter what. So let's get a message out from your ancestors this week. What is it your ancestors want you to know this week, please, for Sagittarius for the week commencing the 23rd of March, please, ancestors? And I know it's a general reading, so if you would like to book a reading with me, you can do via the link in my bio. It's all donation based, so regardless of what you donate, you will always get a 30-minute reading with me. You have obstacle, find another road, flexibility and change. So it could be with that determination that you have this week. You kind of feel like, where do I go? How am I able to achieve this? How am I able to move forward with what it is that I want to move forward with in? What's the solution? Let's get some advice for you. That's too many. For Sagittarius, please, Source. You can always go around things, Sag, if you have the energy for it and the passion for it, and you know that it's going to succeed. And that's what it is. Change your direction. Instead of going through a problem, go round the problem. This could be like a heads up for you, like heads up, Sag, this is what you need to do. Okay, so we have chop wood. This is you having to tend to the small things in life, making sure that your environment everything is up to date. You're not falling behind in your administration. You're not falling behind on the things that you want to do, that you're keeping up to date with your diary, your commitments. Okay. And we have chaos and conflict. I do feel a little bit of scattered energy, I have to tell you, because the cards aren't aligning, which kind of tells me that your head may want to go one way, but your heart is telling you to go another. Let's see if we can get anything extra to kind of clear this on me, because I do feel a little bit like you want to do everything at once. Like there's this rush to complete things. There's a rushed energy with you. We have knowledge and we have growth. Very scattered energy, maybe because you're going through a transformation. You need to release something. Okay, the new moon's going to be good for you to release something, so it's a good thing that I've done this reading early, so you'll be able to I'm going to take these because I want to find out what it is that this new moon, something needs to be released in order for you to transform and change and go through it. So I am going to take those because I want to find out why the energy is a little bit scattered here, why I feel like I need to do a lot of things, because chop wood is like your energy is telling me I need to do a lot of things. I need to do this, I need to do that, and I'm running out of time. I don't know what needs to be done first. And because you have so much energy this week, it makes me think you need to direct it into something that's a little bit more or you need to channel it into something that's a little bit more substantial. It could be that you need to channel it into your growth. Okay. But let's have a look and see what your overall energy is this week. For Sagittarius, please, source. What is Sagittarius's overall energy this week? Let's see what we're working with. Oh, that was quick. The High Priestess. Wow, Sag. Now, this could be two things. It could be that you're either keeping quiet about things, you're not saying much, or it's because you kind of already know, because you've got knowledge there. We have the Five of Swords. That would be the chaos and conflict, just unnecessary drama that's a little bit petty. We have the Page of Pentacles. There's your card. Well, yeah, it kind of is. I mean, it's all the fixed signs, but I think predominantly it is. It does belong to Sagittarius. Wheel of Fortune. I think it does anyway. Can I get one more card? Thank you. The Two of Pentacles. Juggling a lot. You are doing a lot. I can see that. You're going back and forth. I felt like the energy is very sporadic, kind of in, out, in, out. Like I'm not really sure where we're going, what we're doing. Can we get what this transformation, release, and new moon is first before I talk about these cards? What's transformation, release, and new moon? Eight of Pentacles. Hold on. Four of Cups. Ten of Cups. Okay. I know what this is. To the Strength. Oh, your cards are flying. To the Eight of Cups. There's something that needs to be released here, and I think it's you once envisioned your life to go in a certain way here, Sag. You thought that you were going to be able to have a dream. I don't know what specifically it is, but what I'm seeing here is that you're dreaming of a happy life, right? The Ten of Cups. You want the happy home, happy husband, happy wife, happy children, 2.4, the dogs, the cats, the pigs, the cows, all of that. You want, because your energy, I felt like you want this and you want that. I'm like, I don't know what it is you want. So there's something here that needs to be released. And what needs to be released is you need to work on your kind of apathy, because I feel like you're just emotionally disconnected right now. You're disconnected from life, and I feel like you're being courageous. You're kind of rolling with the motions. You're kind of just going with the wind. You're kind of like, okay, I there's things I need to do and things I have to keep up with, but there's something here about emotionally detaching yourself from the situation, even though you feel emotionally detached, but they want you to emotionally walk away from this. So whatever this dream was, Ten of Cups, the dream, it needs to be released, and you need to kind of accept things for what they are, accept life for what it is. I feel like you may be working overtime with this, like you're kind of putting all the work in. You're like, when is this going to change? When is this going to feel fulfilled? When am I going to feel fulfilled with this life that I've created, or this life that I want to create? When does it start? When is it going to come in? Sorry, I had a patch test yesterday, and they're like, you've got to keep it for 24 hours. I'm like, right, okay. So it's still there. It's not dirt. It's a patch test. I'm going to do my eyebrows, and they were like, you need to do a patch test. Anyway, I've stopped talking. High Priestess, your energy. There's something here of you being quite wise, knowledgeable. Like you know something. You instinctively know something. You don't need anyone to tell you. It's like when you know, you know. And I feel like that's what I had in the beginning. When you know. Like I know I'm going to be able to achieve this or succeed with this. But it could be that you hit a road block and you're kind of like, what do I do now? So let's find out, how can Sagittarius utilize this energy of the High Priestess this week, please, source? Thank you. Wow, the Empress. I think what this is now two things. It could be like you intuitively already know the secrets. So it's like, just focus on you this week, Sag. Just focus on looking after yourself. Focus on doing what it is that you need to do. And it's like, allow things to naturally unfold themselves and come to you. I also feel like this could be like what you're saying, like empowering yourself with positive beliefs, like believing you can achieve something. This is quite spiritual, and it's huge because you've got two major arcanas here. Can I get one more card? Okay, actually, they're saying, no, just look at the bottom. The Tower to the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Who are all these people? So there's that Eight of Pentacles again, and working on healing. There's some kind of healing that needs to be done here. And I feel when you focus and pour into yourself, your heart begins to heal naturally. And you're doing so by putting your work on display. Really odd message. Like, not listening to criticism, not listening to naysayers. Like, you know your capability, you know your self-worth, you know what you can achieve. So it's like, heal your heart by just going out there and doing what it is you need to do. Like, they keep telling me that they know. Like, yeah, okay. But also, like, allowing things to fall apart when they need to. 10 of Wands, he's laid his burdens down and he's beginning again. This is like a new start, fresh new start. Just allowing things to fall that don't belong to you, like emotional burdens, physical work. Because the Eight of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords is like, if you want to drop it, drop it. Don't care about what other people think. Six of Pentacles to the Six of Wands is, do what's right for you. Like, people will admire you. People are going to look at you and think, Sagittarius was really brave for going after what it is that they want, going after what it is that they truly want. And it could be that, there is a sudden change, because we saw that, find another road, obstacle, flexibility, chaos and conflict with the Tower. Could be that you suddenly change your mind about what it is that you want to do for your future. You suddenly change, or in whatever you were envisioning, it's changed, and you gave it your best shot, you tried, but it's like, it's not working. I don't feel fulfilled. I don't feel happy in this, and I'm not going to settle. What's the Five of Swords, please, for Sagittarius? How do they overcome this battle, competition, conflict, arguments, winning? What is this? The Star and the Six of Pentacles. Everyone has had this Six of Pentacles. This is recognizing when people want things from you and they have ulterior motives. This is like, I feel like for some of you with the Star there, Source is kind of saying, like, you've made it. Like, you've put your work on display and people are seeing how you're able to achieve something. And with this Five of Swords, it's like you did it. Like, you beat everyone at their odds. Like, above all odds, you did it. You accomplished something here. You succeeded. And you did it in a way where it wasn't like, I'm going to step on your toes to get what it is I want. You were fair in this. You were balanced and you gave. And that's because you're charitable. It's because you're kind. It's because you're sincere. It's because you're genuine. You did whatever it is that you had to do here, but you didn't do it in a way where you were stepping on people's toes. So yeah, it could cause some chaos and conflict among the people that are in your life. And it could even cause some jealousy or envy. But that's not your concern here this week, Sag. You were fair, you were balanced. What have you learned with this Page of Pentacles, or what are you trying to learn? What is it that you are a novice at? Really going to make me put right to the very end here on all your cards, Sag. Right, Page of Pentacles, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. You're learning how to look after yourself. You're learning how to say no. You're learning how to put your needs before others. I like that. Six of Pentacles. Your cards are telling me a story here. It's like deep down, I know my worth and I know my value and I won't compromise it or lower my standards for anybody or anything. So this week you're kind of like, you have the knowledge, you've learned this. You've learned that in order for you to look after the people around you, you need to feel good, you need to look good. It's just like you prioritizing your time and your energy for yourself, and you're not even feeling guilty about it. And I don't think you should. You know, you've come to a place now where you're like, I know exactly, and you've got growth there. You know, you've grown through all of this, you've transformed, and I feel like you're releasing the expectations of how your life is supposed to be. It cannot be all roses all the time. There's a balance to it. Six of Pentacles, sometimes it's give, sometimes it's take, but I feel like you've got that balance this week. Like it feels like it's just kind of clicked in you. What's the Wheel of Fortune? What's fated and destined to happen in Sagittarius's life? One flipped over. Strength. Can I get a bit more? Two majors. I need a bit more. Sincere from the heart. Yeah. So what's fated and destined is that you begin to see that you can overcome challenges with just being compassionate, like knowing that you have the strength inside you that's not loud, it's not going to roar, it's just this quiet strength of you. Like when I need it, it will show up. But most of the time you're just sincere, you're gentle, you're kind, and you do things from your heart as well. You offer, it may be like small offerings, or it could be the universe is offering you something small just to show you that, you know, this is your reward, Sag, for you to know that we appreciate you and we value you, and don't change for anyone. Don't allow life's trials and tribulations to harden you. We've seen what you've been through, because we've got growth. Growth and transformation is not easy. It's a journey, trust me. I'm a Scorpio sun in tropical, in Western astrology, and a Libra sun in Vedic. And I've really, really had to learn over the time how to balance my endings and my transformation, and knowing that just because you've been through hard times doesn't mean that the world is always going to be like that. And I think that's what this is. This is all saying to you, we see you, we appreciate you, and because of that, the wheels are turning in your favor, and we're going to offer something to you. Look at that Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the conflict and the competition. You've set yourself free, and you've done it in a way where you've acted with compassion and kindness and sincerity. You've acted from the heart space. You've not done this because it's malicious, or you wanted to win and prove your worth or prove that you're right. You're not that kind of person like, I told you so. No, you've been really kind. Two of Pentacles, you've got Two of Swords. What is that? Two of Wands. Whoa, Sag, if you're seeing 222, alignment is on the way. Harmony is on the way. Balance is on the way. Four of Pentacles. Okay. There's something here about you, again, expectations, releasing your expectations, going back and forth on something, being confused. Just know that there's someone out there in your energy that's willing to help you. So if you want to go, okay, just as an example, you have a family, you have 2 children, 3 children, you have the dog, the shopping, all your responsibilities that you have to take care of, and your husband, you get a promotion in your part-time job to go full-time, and you're worried. You discuss this with your other half, and you're like, they've offered me this promotion. It's small. It starts off quite small. You know, I don't know where it's going to take me, but it does have the potential, because I saw the Ace of Pentacles, it does have the potential long term for it to go bigger, but I need someone here we need to have a look and see how we're going to manage the children, how we're going to manage the online shopping. So you begin to do online shopping and you get a nanny. But you are confused about it. You're going back and forth. You're deliberating on this. So this offer that's coming from the universe, you're putting a plan. You're planning things. Like, how can we balance things out? But there is someone there. So it's like your other half says to you, don't worry about it, Sag. I've got it. I'll pick up the slack. This is a good thing. But then one part of you is saying, like, what's meant for me will never pass me by. So for a lot of you, it could be two messages here I'm getting. So for some of you, if this doesn't suit your life right now, don't feel like you've missed an opportunity. It will come back around with the Wheel of Fortune. It will spin the block. And if there is an obstacle with this, it's kind of like, see if you can go around it first and see if you can get a nanny, see if you can do online shopping, see if your husband or your wife can pick up the slack in picking up the children and doing the school runs and doing the washing. Find ways around it. And if it's not completely possible, source is saying to you, what is meant for you will never pass you by, Sag. So don't feel like you've missed out on this, because it will come back around, maybe when the kids are old enough to look after themselves, or when you have more money and you're able to hire a nanny. Just an example I'm giving you here. So Archangel Michael message for Sagittarius, please. What would you like Sagittarius to know right now? Thank you. Trust your angels. Let go of your expectations. What did I say to you? What did I say to you? Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. Sag, you cannot make this up. This is exactly what I said to you at the beginning of your reading when I looked at that new moon release and transformation. Let go of the expectations of how you once envisioned your life. This is confirmation. I'm getting really hot. They're really present in your reading today. So chaos and conflict, I think, is in your mind, Sag. I think you just need to, like Archangel Michael said, let go of your expectations. And look, don't settle for less. The second thing that I said, you're detaching because you know your worth. Don't settle. Don't settle for less. So maybe this small offering or this small promotion, this small raise, you're kind of like, no, I'm worth more. Then stick to your guns, okay? Have a lovely week.